sorry. I'm sorry. In the land of gods and monsters, I was an angel. Living in the garden of evil, screwed up, scared, doing anything that I needed. Shining like a fiery beacon, you've got that medicine I need. Fame, liquor, love, give it to me slowly. Put your hands on my waist, do it softly. Me and God, we don't get along, so now I sing. No one's gonna take my soul away. I'm living like Jim Morrison, headed towards a fucked up holiday. Motel sprees, and I'm singing. Oh yeah, give it to me, this is heaven, what I truly want. It's innocence lost. Innocence lost.
Well, normally I would start us off by saying, welcome to another, night of shenanigans here. But apparently I screwed up in our intro video, and I apologize, Cal, for not fixing your name. So let me toss that out there first. Okay, so now, hey, audience, welcome everybody to another Tuesday night at Heroes and Hooligans. I'm just jumping ahead of myself. I adulted too much today. It's just a lot. It's Voodoo's Day, whatever fucking day of the week it is. It's Voodoo's Day, where we're doing echoes of Zeppelin, Oops All Barred shenaniganry. Here with me is a majority of the bards. Delia might be dead. Who knows? Probably not, but she could be. She would be happy if she was. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll ask her from the other side, maybe. I'm just kidding. She's not really dead. But I saw your face, Cal. You were like, wait, what's happening? Did somebody really die? And you didn't tell us?
The juxtaposition of my face and Cal's was very different. Cal was panicked, and I'm just like,
And that was the Henry and Mads jumping out. Mads. Henry. What?
All right. So, Cappy, roll me a D4.
I'm going to regret this, aren't I? 2.
2. Okay. Henry, recap for last week.
Huh. We saw the witch. Hag. We saw the hag. We went into the house. Most of the rooms we noped out of. But then we went upstairs. There was a red cap. Then we went into the room. Actually met the hag. Spooky. But not as spooky as the shadow man with the balloon, who Flip eventually took one look at and said, super no. And that's compared to the hags that we are currently dealing with. That is the thing that imprisons I. Whoever that spooky guy was just bad news.
If I may interject, the problem was that he was a no shadow man.
Correct.
Yeah. No shadow. But regardless, bad vibes. However, that didn't stop us from agreeing to do errands for the hag. One of them being plumbing, ? And the other being mail delivery, also ? We continued to do the mail delivery first because we decided to go outside to in. Then we found the mail delivery and accidentally stumbled into the middle of this week's coup. It seems like this whole society has a bit of a coup streak. We have no idea how long this guy's actually been in power, but I am not thinking it's long, and I'm not thinking whoever's going to be on now is going to be long. Game of Frogs. You win or you croak.
You win or you croak. Correct. Game of Bullywogs.
Game of Bullywogs.
Yeah.
And we left off with them.
You did.
They had an accent.
They did have an accent. Viva la revolution, or however the French folks say it, because I am not French.
Which was Flip speaking Undercommon too. Technically, we
Thank
left
you,
off with.
spectral wife.
You're welcome. My smarter half is fluent in French. I am vaguely conversational in Spanish.
I am fluent in Spanish and vaguely conversational in English.
Sarcasm is my first language.
That's what I said yesterday. Okay, so you are in this tiny hut, but it does not belong to Leomund. And you had stumbled across some shenaniganry.
Gaston.
Yeah, Bullywog Gaston. Who is what was the guy who answered the door's name? Inspiration forever tells me.
He was the Baron of that nice boulder over there.
Nope.
We said he should upgrade his name to Boulder.
We should. He's something about rocks. Shit.
Stones.
It was like the
Stones.
the Lord
Something
of
stones.
Rocks.
2 stones.
Two
Tall
stones.
3 stones.
Adjective stones.
More than one.
Baron of 3 stones, yes. Name.
Fuck.
The name is Why Isn't My Internet Loading? Faster?
Mundle Mud.
Mundle Mud. Inspiration. You're welcome.
Cool. Sure didn't use the last one the moment that I was given from the audience last
That's
week,
okay.
but
Oh!
sure.
Let me make an announcement. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you.
Oh, I'm a segue.
Inspiration stacks now. Okay?
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
You can have up to 3. They are called chaos coins. Now, there are multiple ways to earn chaos coins. 1, they can be gifted to you from the audience. 2, you can take one when you roll a nat 1. Or 3, you can take one when you roll a nat 20. Okay?
Ooh.
So you can have only up to 3 per session. They will not carry over after session. So don't, be stingy. But we have chaos coins now. I will have art for them because it is getting done thanks to Megu, but she's in Poland, so things are a little bit time wonky difference there. So yes, chaos coins. You can have up to 3. It essentially serves as 1 reroll.
Ooh.
So I'm adjusting my crit system. You're welcome. Okay.
Thank you.
Aside from that, inspiration, take a chaos coin.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you find yourselves in this hut of bullywogs with the revolution. Baron of 3 rocks, Mundle Mud. Duke of 3 rocks, actually. Mundle Mud.
Duke. Yes.
Duke, yes. And you had seen several others there huddled behind you. And the last thing you remember is Viva la Revolution. And you are met with the face of another bullywog who you have never seen before.
Mundle Mud, who are you letting into our hut?
I think these are the ones you seek, sire.
The revolutionaries.
Yes, I believe so.
Oui. Step forward.
Yes.
Give him your note.
Oh, I will hand him the note. I was holding the note.
Yeah, he will stick his hand out and grab that note from you.
Mhm.
And he'll give it a nice read over, give it a nice little sniff test. Turns it around on the back, turns it back around, licks it a little bit. All right. I think these are the ones that we are looking for. Come. And he leads you around. And he gestures to the floor where they're all huddled around. All the rest of the bullywugs. Take a look at our plan. What do you think? What do you think, eh?
I think it is a floor.
I've two questions. One, is he speaking in Sylvan or is he speaking in Common?
He is speaking in Common.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God! Finally!
This would have been a very elaborate night for Henry.
Oh God. Finally.
That is a very nice floor you have there, sir. Why are we
Now,
staring
what
at
is it that you have planned?
Can you not look at the floor and see very clearly a
No, I
revolution?
He can't. He doesn't. They don't have eyes. They can't.
You don't have any eyes.
No.
Oui.
I never noticed it as a problem until a few weeks ago, but apparently up here it matters.
Well,
I feel the need to properly distinguish that it is only him that does not have eyes. The rest of us are all
The rest of us do.
we can
Yep.
see.
so the
definitely
rest
have
of you
them.
can clearly see the outline of the king on the floor in the dirt with that knife dagger in his eye.
That
Okay. But here, let me
that's
see your
an-
hand. I will bring you down, if you may. You may feel across the floor. It is just
Ooh.
carved in there into the dirt.
Are there any other steps to the plan, or is that it?
Well, I mean, it is pretty straightforward unless you have a better idea. I go up to the king when he is sitting on his throne, bringing him very good gifts, very kind, warm gesture, and then I trip. And as I trip, I pull out a dagger and fall right into his eye. Oops, it is accident.
The
Oh,
tripping
no.
is part of the plan. Yeah,
Eh,
no,
oui,
that
oui.
helps. Versus
Okay.
just like
Oui.
going up there and yeah.
My big question is why? I
Right?
mean, I understand that it's like a weekly tradition here, but like,
Well,
Yeah,
the king
like
is
what-
an idiot.
well, are
He
you
is
like
not fit
an
to
idiot?
rule. I would do much better on the throne. I would do much better.
What
Rule a
are
lot.
your
What
campaign
would you do?
objectives?
What would
Like, how
you
would I
do on
do?
the throne?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I
I'm with
would
Mads
be
here.
in charge, and I would make sure that me and my men here would eat very well, and that we would just be relaxing all of the day. And I don't know.
And
Power is
what about-
power,
What
but
of your
we can have
constituents?
our
Yeah, what about everybody
constituents.
else? What would stop somebody from stabbing you next week?
Well, I don't think anyone would be smart enough to stab me. See,
You
I am
think-
so brilliant. I come up with this genius plan, trip into the king, but I am the only one who comes up with this plan.
But
No
you
one
have,
else has
like-
come up with this plan.
No, you have literally a bridge full of people who came up with this plan.
That's what I was gonna say. There's a whole line.
I am
people.
not.
Yes, but none of those plans or trippings or stabbings were as excellently executed as Illigs will be.
Actually,
Actually,
it
we-
works really well. There's a whole. You could actually call it like a whole bridge of executions. Actually,
No, you see, if it worked really well, there would only be one head on the bridge, not all the heads. See, all of them.
no,
I
like
guess it
that's
depends on
that's like a quant.
Have an
This is
extra
one of the
plan.
few times where quantity over quality. There's a lot of heads.
I mean, I guess the question is,
Yeah.
it depends on your goal. If your goal is just to kill the current king, then yes, it's a good plan. If your goal is to then not be killed yourself, your plan is incomplete.
I see. Do any of you, someone take notes? Do you have any suggestions on how I could remain on the throne?
Well, I come from a place that
Serve
hasn't
your
had
people.
a revolution in ever. And I highly recommend, yeah, what Matt said, serve your people, make sure they're fed, make sure they're happy, make sure that the bad stuff, they don't have to deal with it. Why are you taking more treats? You don't need them.
Because I like the treats. I take a lot of the treats from all the. You say more serving than just serving with more taxes and more
Yes,
laws that they
like,
have to do that.
make sure
me-
that their quality of life is such that they don't want to overthrow you.
Yes,
And not just your friends.
how
like,
do I
'cause-
spell
yeah.
these words? Treat people nicely. I do not understand. It does not make any sense to me. Please
Make
tell me.
sure everyone has enough food.
Treat everyone like they are part of your friends.
Flip the blanket.
Oui. So I should manipulate the people into liking me so that I can get away with.
No,
No, is that not what you are
Oh.
saying?
no,
No.
genuine, like actual friends.
That's actually not a bad start.
Uh,
Sire, you are just getting smarter by the minute. I love the plan.
I know. I am so brilliant. I'm coming up with it all on the top of my head.
You will be the most
Oui.
cunning king we have ever had here in Dawnfall, the court of the Soggy Bullywog Court.
If I may,
Oui.
you'll also have to deal with Bavlorna. Are you
True.
prepared to do that?
I am prepared to execute my plan and sit on the throne, and then happily ever after for me.
Yeah, but
Right.
what about Bavlorna?
So you're
'Cause
cool with the
What about
bog
everyone
witch
else?
just doing your things.
As
Well-
long as she doesn't disturb me, then I think I am okay with it.
And if she does.
Then we will just have to trip and stab her in the eye too, right, sire? That
Ah,
is the
brilliant
best-
idea. I'm going to take credit for that if that is okay.
I will put it here from Baron of Muckstump Illig. Best idea ever in my notes.
We-
How much alcohol do you have in your personal stash? Because that can really help with avoiding being overthrown.
That
How
is
much
a
alcohol?
shockingly important question. What is it that you need?
You're
Alcohol?
asking
Please
alcohol.
explain this. What is this alcohol?
It is something that makes people happy, and if
Oh,
you
my
have enough
sweet
of it-
bullywogs, I'm about to change your fucking life.
Yeah, you should just
It's
really
fancy
listen to her.
tea.
I don't know if we should. I don't know if the stabbing plan goes super well inebriated.
No,
No,
it's for
after.
later when you want people to not stab him.
Oh, yeah, that
Part
could
of-
help.
Part of successfully
Manipulation.
ruling people is making sure that they have enough parties.
Oh, I
Thank
see.
you, Mary.
Parties, alcohol would be something that helps people have more fun at parties.
You
It's
have to
party-
invite everyone though. If you only invite your friends,
Mm.
then people will get really mad that they weren't invited to the party, and that would make them more inclined to trip and stab you.
Do you know what we should do after the revolution? We should have Mads host a party for the people. Because she's really good at it. Like, Mads does amazing things with alcohol.
All the people.
Truth.
I do.
Inviting
And then-
Parties not so much, but alcohol is fun.
Well,
I'm pretty
you
good
can
at
do
parties.
alcohol. I can do the music, or the knock jokes. These people really like knock jokes. Henry can just make people feel good about themselves. He's good at that. Jojo can, I don't know, make sure that nobody's being too sneaky. She's pretty good at. I'm sorry, Cece can make
Who
sure
the
that
fuck
nobody's
is-
being too sneaky.
Whatever.
Never can look down on us from above. I
So
think
if I
Never would really approve of this plan. A party for the
so
people.
if I come to your party for the people you
Oh no,
you
no.
agreed to help me
hosting.
overthrow the king. I am hosting. I thought you said that this Mads was hosting the party.
After.
You,
So
Stab
allow me
first.
to clarify.
We.
Perhaps it would be good to do this before making any sort of attempt with the king. Reason being is it allows you a chance to bolster the people so that they stand by your side when you take the throne, rather than you are forcing yourself already into a position of power and garnering their respect in that regard. So you are coming at them as an equal rather than a superior, showing that you do care for interest and their future and their success for the village, not just for you and your companions. It is going to secure your rule longer. It's going to make you far less likely to go and Henry, darling, you are not helping.
That's a long time for them. That's double.
That is not helping.
Double.
how long do bullywogs live?
Usually until we get stabbed in the eye.
Fair enough. Has anybody ever not been stabbed?
I had a great-great-grand bullywog one time that did not get stabbed in the eye. Instead, she got bashed over the head with a spiky mace.
You could do the
So
most
perhaps-
amazing experience. You guys might be like lobsters who theoretically are immortal.
Perhaps this
What
is
is
where
it?
your legendary status comes in. What if you were the first bullywog to not die of a weapon, but simply die of old age?
Sounds a little boring of a death to me. What fun is death if not
It isn't
betrayed?
boring when you realize that you are the first one.
You could
The first
wait
is
until you're
history.
bored and then wander off into the mist, leaving a note declaring who your successor is.
Very mysterious. Very fun.
This
Very
place
cool.
is definitely misty enough for that kind of mysterious exit.
Oh
I,
yeah.
s- I suppose if I were to live a little bit longer, that would just mean I would have power for a little bit longer, and I could make more use of that power and make my
And
life
if you
better
have
for a
more
little bit longer.
friends,
And
You have
I
more friends.
More
It
friends.
is
like
better.
this idea of
Mm.
using the alcohol at the party to help manipulate the others to do what we need them to do, sire. I think she has brought us a great idea in addition to our plan.
I-
Alcohol equals manipulation.
So we get everyone party before we stab the king. We lie to them first, and then we stab, and then I live longer.
No, no,
But
no.
if
you
we
don't
stab
lie.
and then we lie to them, then
You make it the truth.
I die. Make it the truth.
You make it the truth. You don't just
Okay,
lie to
we-
them about being their friends. You become their friend.
Yeah.
And you actually work for their welfare and their
Allow me
joy.
to.
Oh, he said we have to work for this friends. I do not like this idea,
No,
sire.
no, 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 no,
We do not
No,
want
no,
to
no,
work
no,
for
no.
anything.
No,
No,
that's
no, no,
not
no,
it.
no.
I said you work for their welfare because their welfare will make your welfare greater.
Hmm.
Because we all rise together like a raft on the tide to get above the shark people.
What's a shark people?
The ones that
Shark.
tried to eat my friends that live in your water.
Oh, those are not shark people.
They looked like shark people.
No, they are not shark people. They are something different, something much more scary than whatever a shark people could be.
Fine. Then them. If you need to rise together, right? Then you get eaten less often.
Are you not at all worried about the hag living in the middle of your swamp?
I don't think he's worried about the hag living in the swamp. No.
I don't believe I've ever met her.
She
Seems
is
like a nice old lady.
Yes,
She's
I've
in
met-
the dead
I've-
center of your swamp, secretly controlling all power.
I've
Yeah,
met the hag
she's
living in
kinda
the
She
middle.
has no control over me.
Henry, why are you so worried about the hag living in the middle of their swamp? She's not that bad. As hags go, she's quite nice.
But she's the one with the okay.
I mean, don't get
I
me
could
wrong,
go
she's
on
powerful.
about why she's not great. We're not doing that right now. It's a whole different topic.
That would be a
We're
different
going on why King Gullop, the most terrible king, is terrible and not the hag.
You said he is an idiot.
He is much
Have
idiot.
you considered the possibility that perhaps they're both terrible?
Yes, I
And it
have.
is feeding an
Yeah,
endless cycle of poor decisions on the Bullywog's part.
So we stab them both in the eye.
We-
That is an option.
Perhaps.
Would that
Perhaps
kill a hag?
so.
Or would it just like? How does one kill a hag if one wants to?
With the revolution, the same way you kill a king.
Certainly try.
We can kill the king. We can throw a party. We can invite this hag to the party, and while she is sitting down, I can bring her an assortment of gifts, and I can trip and pull out my dagger and stab her in the eye.
I like
Me?
the way you think. I like the way you
It
think.
is a unique plan. It can never go wrong.
There's certain concerns about, and Mads is kind of muttering this to Cece under her breath. There's certain concerns about a guest that I might have.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, we can always table this for later. I feel like this is kind of one of those things that we could, like, maybe deal with one step at a time, because I feel like they're kind of one step at a time people. You know? I feel like we can't really make a huge plan right now. Do you get what I'm saying?
I feel like Henry's having hand spasms.
No, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. I've cracked it.
What?
Why would you have an idiot king?
So that you could stab him in the eye, apparently.
Well, because it's a puppet.
Oh.
Because the hag is the one who's actually in charge. You'd make sure an idiot's on the throne. That way, the real, the puppet master can, do whatever she or he or they or whatever wants from, the middle of the swamp.
That makes so much
Saying
sense.
Before we address the party and the possible eye stabbing, we should check out that plumbing problem in the middle of the swamp.
Yes.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
you actually have the packages for the hag? Because
Yeah.
we were sent here for mail.
They're mail.
The packages.
Yeah.
Which packages? The nasty ones over there, the fur.
Yeah.
In the box.
Yeah, those are them.
Cool. I'm not touching them. Can someone else please?
I'm not squeamish. I can carry them.
I'll help.
Take
It's
that
just
to the
a
It is
horse.
keeping up the revolution, and my sire should never have to smell such atrocities again.
Very good.
First,
Just
before you go, you must say the oath. Are you ready?
maybe
Liberty. Repeat after me. Liberty.
liberty. I
Liberty.
keep Henry. Say liberty.
Equality.
Liberty.
Equality.
Quality.
Quality?
Fraternity.
I don't like
Fraternity.
being-
Eternity?
I
That's
mean,
a long time, and I say that as someone who's immortal.
Fraternity, not eternity.
Fraternity.
Oh, fraternity. Oh, yeah. Mhm.
what about everyone
Just-
else?
Okay, stop.
Fraternity.
Now we rewind. We do this again. You have to do it the right way. You'll repeat after me. Okay?
Oh,
Liberty.
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 Equality.
Equality.
Fraternity.
Fraternity.
Or death.
Or death.
Eh,
The last, much the easiest to bestow, or guillotine.
Am I supposed to say that last part? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Repeats all of the words.
something about a guillotine.
Something
Guillotine.
No. We start again. All the way from the beginning. You
I
have to
don't know, man.
count down from 3. Okay. Liberty.
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 Equality.
Equality.
Liberty.
Fraternity.
Fraternity.
Liberty.
Or death.
Or death.
Or
The last,
Uh,
much easiest to bestow, or guillotine.
The last is easiest to bestow.
Guillotine.
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 Yeah, viva la revolution.
Viva la
Revolution.
Yes, you do not sound very enthusiastic, sire. I do not know if they are really the revolutionaries we are hoping for.
Oh, don't worry. We're revolutionaries. We haven't seen a guillotine.
You have not seen a guillotine.
Would you like to?
No.
Immediately.
I'm very familiar.
Well, I figured Henry's probably seen one.
My favorite way. See, if I was going to be the king, which I don't want to be the king, and please don't stab me in the eye. But if I was going to be the king, I would have a guillotine right next to my.
I want to roll. I want to roll a goddamn insight.
Mhm.
Okay, roll one.
Yeah, just to confirm that's a thing. 12 plus 7, 19.
No, he does not want to be king.
Wonderful.
just
Just
smart
checking
advisor.
that. Just checking on that one.
So you want to be majesty.
But does that not
Let's check on the plumbing problem while you plan the party.
this
And
party? I thought
when we reconvene with more information, we can further plan the revolution.
Excuse me, sire. I think my notes they say here that the Green Lady will be throwing the party. I do not think that they are going to make go down this plan.
Oh no, we will. Mads will be serving the alcohol at the party, which is the heart of the party. But do you have alcohol for her to serve?
I don't believe we even know what this alcohol is.
Okay, then I know what
Oh,
we
I'm
need to
so
do.
glad that you asked. Do you happen to have 2 glasses?
2 glasses. 2
Cups.
glasses.
Things to hold liquid, Baron.
Do any of you have any
We are
glasses?
bullywogs,
Any
not
cups?
uncivilized.
Of course, we have something somewhere around here. Okay, can you go look for
A
some
teacup
glasses or
will
some cups?
suffice.
Somebody.
A teacup shall suffice.
I pull out my stupidly large stein.
Absolutely not,
And-
Henry. Put that the fuck back.
Oh, I
Okay.
pull up my teacup. I pull up my teacup.
Thank you. And Mads will pour a little bit of her truffle whiskey into the teacup and hand it very politely to the Baron.
Well. What is this?
Yeah, that would.
Are you
That would
Now,
Need
the
to
first
poison
try
me.
is everything. The first try is going to burn. The first try is going to hurt. Now, it's the endeavor that matters. It's once you get to the third taste that you understand exactly what alcohol is about. See, it stings the first time it goes down, but the second and then the third is perfect. That's when it's warm. That's when you feel it tingle through your body, and you feel lighter. You feel friendlier. You feel more charismatic. It is
Also, it's
magic
antiseptic.
in its
So the
own
burn-
right.
The bird is healthy because it's killing the germs. So
Oh yeah, totally.
it's
It
antiseptic.
ensures prosperity and long life.
True.
Well, Chaim.
Yeah, right second. Here we go. I do not know how you will do this. Third and done, I suppose. Oh, and he just downs and backs the rest of it down. I do not know what this is. I do not think that I care for it, but I appreciate it.
Wait for a moment. Wait for a moment.
It'll hit you.
Just feel it.
Look around. Isn't the world prettier?
Still seems pretty gross to me.
That stressed feeling in your head, is it still there?
I do not feel very stressed at the moment.
Exactly.
I feel a lot more calm and comfortable about murdering the king.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go murder the king
Welcome
right
to
now.
alcohol.
No,
Perhaps
not
not do that.
Not right
But
now.
imagine
In due time.
Okay.
Mads can make you a recipe for how to make this feeling for others. And then instead of wanting to murder you, people can just feel relaxed and happy with the way that you're ruling.
So we drug all of the other bullywugs into submission.
Yes.
Mm,
I like this idea.
Not necessarily.
More or less.
This is camaraderie. This is community.
Yeah.
This is something that you can
Ah.
use to build on.
Fraternity.
Yes,
Oui.
This
fraternity.
is
I very
friendship.
familiar with
This is
fraternity.
fraternity.
It's just expanding the fraternity from the, I'm going to count 6 people in this hut to more. More fraterns.
More people to help me murder kings that get in my way. Oui, I like this idea.
More people to support your rule when you
And
take
more
it.
people to not threaten your rule.
I've heard it both ways, but yes, we can go it your way.
So Mads can give you a recipe while we go deal with the plumbing problem.
Oh, I can make that far easier. Depending on your ability to secure magical objects, there are some that will create copious amounts of alcohol. That will make it quite easy to serve the entire town.
The easier, the better. Don't have a lot of time to make and get ready for party while we are trying to get ready to assassinate.
Of course,
the king.
fermentation is a very lavish process. And time is of the essence if you want your rule to enact as soon as possible.
Oui.
So, if you manage to find an alchemical jug, that will serve quite plenty.
Chemical jug.
Or an unending flask. I've seen some of those down below.
oh
They're
boy.
like alchemical jugs, but they only do one thing.
Depending on your preferences, it can also make mayonnaise. Because I feel like that may be something that is actually preferred by some of the bullywogs in this area.
What is this mayonnaise you speak of?
Mayonnaise.
Take eggs and then make them a little bit sour.
And whip it up.
Why would we do that with our eggs? Our eggs are our children.
Not your
No,
eggs.
no. Other people's eggs, not bullywog eggs.
Like birds. Okay. Cool.
It's like you
But you know what? This is far
Never
more
mind.
time consuming of an endeavor than I originally anticipated. Okay. Alchemical jug or something of that sort that would produce some type of fermented liquid.
okay.
I can work my magic on that. If not, I do have a couple more bottles of the truffle whiskey that we will say, donate to the cause.
The revolution. Always accepting donations. We will see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
That does not mean that you should not try, because being able to fulfill promises to your constituents is important as a king.
Oh, do you know what else lends stability to a rule? Economic prosperity. And if you were to
Prosperity.
create money, help people
money.
make money.
Oui.
If after the revolution, you were to set up a new industry, creating alcohol for the entire land, that would indeed be a historical legacy.
One other cool thing. You know what every good revolution has? Because I've heard wonderful things about other revolutions. Is
Socialism.
barricades.
Oh, that too.
So that way you have like a stronghold just in case some other people are trying to fight you, you know? So like put all your furniture up in this big clump and maybe sing around it or something. They built a lot of community and a lot of wonderful what's the word? Fraternity. Yeah, the fraternity thing. Yeah.
You guys were really easy to get to. There wasn't like a single barricade.
No, it was very easy to infiltrate your space.
You did not infiltrate anything. We let you in here. Do not.
No, but like if somebody were trying to like get at you, they wouldn't really have to go far.
Yeah.
Is it a threat? Are you trying to get at me?
No. But like if someone was, that's just a door.
Do you know
This
how
is just
we
a door. It's just a door.
No.
Take those scissors, put them down.
You can tell
Highly
that
fruitless.
you, because if we were, you'd be dead.
Yes.
That's
Really,
also
we're
true.
on your side.
We are on your side. We're just saying for other people who aren't us, who just took the oath of revolution with you.
That's a door.
That's just a door with no lock on it.
Yes, but you see, I unlocked the door when you came in, so it does have a lock on it.
That's not a real lock. You need a barricade, is her point. You need a barricade, and you need to find more booze, and we will go deal with the plumbing problem, and we will come back, and then we will have a party, and then during the drunken party, you will trip and stab the king in the eye.
But how are we supposed to get out to go to the party if all the chairs are in front of the door?
You move them when it's time to go. In addition, if you are going to barricade in the door, make sure that you clear your plans off of the dirt.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Did you manage to-
Yeah, my smarter half just reminded me that you also need revolutionary songs. You need to come up with songs for the people to sing.
Do you guys have like a beret?
Hear the people sing.
Or flags?
If
you need singing the songs of angry men.
Angry bullywogs.
In this case, you might need the songs of angry bullywogs.
See?
You're right. Little like berets could really like sell it.
Yeah.
A flag.
If only we knew where to find some bards, that would be a great idea, Hasaya, for the party.
Huh.
Some bards to sing a song.
Terribly ironic. Time to
We
go.
would need that group of multiple bards.
We got mail to deliver.
We will be
Meeting a
back.
band sounds like a problem for tomorrow. We will figure that out later.
Yes.
Yep.
We need to deal with the
It's
plumbing
a
now.
definite tomorrow problem. We'll see ya.
Because right now we are plumbers. So we're going to
just
take
going.
these boxes and we'll be back. You work on the booze and the barricade.
Oh,
Don't.
I've heard of a band of bards called Tomorrow's Problem. It may be worth pursuing,
Not
but
the
we
first
shall see what fruits of labor you pursue later. All right, we have to go deal with the plumbing problem. Bye.
Those guys are fucked.
They are so fucked.
But that was really fun, Mads. I haven't had so much fun in like 3 days than screwing with bully dogs with you. That was fun.
That was fun.
They're
I want to get these
they're-
bullywogs
they-
fucking blasted.
I want to see you do it.
They are so upset. We should get farther away from the hut if we're going to talk about this.
Absolutely.
we are
should.
walking.
Let's go look at the plumbing issue. Maybe I think that's the thing we should do.
Well,
Goodness. Jesus returns. We thought we were safe.
briefest of questions before we do the plumbing problem. Is it worth checking out the balloon to know if there is yet another enemy of the revolution?
I think we deal with plumbing first. Because I am less afraid of whatever is lurking in the pipes than I am of that man and his balloon.
Accurate.
That's fair.
So
I would almost argue the opposite. Would it be good to know who the hag is doing business with before we solve her problems?
That's also true, because what if it was something in the balloon
But
that's
again-
causing the plumbing problem?
Well,
If
That's
we solve
highly
the
unlikely.
plumbing problem, she's in debt to us and might help us with Creepy McCreeperson.
she could sell him out.
Do we really not think that the hag is like the top dog
Well,
around?
We
in
do.
general?
We do. It's a
Maybe,
thing.
maybe not. Could be, or she could be manipulated by Creepy McCreeperson.
But she's one of the trio.
Yeah, she is.
Yes. But
she's
he could
not
also
the
play a
top dog
part.
in the trio.
You can also just as easily be a recluse.
Yep. Let's go figure out the plumbing problem, and then we can sort out.
I don't know. I'm kind of with Mads on this one. Like, I kind of want to know what we're dealing with on all sides.
We don't know what that mirror does. If we solve her plumbing problem, that pool may fill up with clean water, and it may affect that mirror that was in the water.
That mirror probably talks to her sisters.
That's
If
fair.
that's the case, she's cut off and can't communicate. If we fix that, could be worse.
That's a good point. It could maybe she didn't and they didn't intend to just put Zai to sleep. Maybe they wanted to kill her. We shouldn't. Yeah, we should go look at this balloon.
I just want to get info on all of our potential enemies.
Let's go look at the balloon. Flip, I know you don't want to.
You can stay outside if it makes you too
Oh,
uncomfortable.
Out of curiosity, we have the package. He said it was furs. What is it?
It's dead animals for her taxidermy.
What kind?
The dead kind?
What kind of furs are they?
Can we roll for that?
I mean,
7 woodland animal carcasses, which the bullywogs intend to deliver to Bavlorna and a taxidermist. It doesn't say. It just said 7 of them.
Fur it is.
fair enough. So maybe we should deliver the furs so that she owes us one thing, and then go to the balloon on our way to deal with the plumbing.
But if we deliver the furs, we're going back to the place where we'd be going back and forth, which is fine. But
it's not conducive to efficiency.
Okay. We can take the furs with us. They're not that heavy.
Yeah.
I can help carry.
Let's go to this.
Frankly, I believe it would be smarter for us to go to the balloon without Delia present as well.
Oh yeah.
Delia is
Chaotic
kind of
decisions may work against us.
Delia is also kind of a spooky magnet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is incredible vindication to know that you all think that that doll is fucking weird as well.
I thought she got rid of it. I did. But no, it's still there.
It watches me.
I'm pretty sure even if she tried to get rid of it, it would still come along.
It is never not watching me.
Yep.
It's almost as if there's some otherworldly force that doesn't want her to part with it.
Terrifying.
The same force that drives us to whatever we go to next. Some weird narrator in the sky.
You could say Jesus, maybe. It's Jesus.
God,
Jesus. Jesus. Similar to the way the brain named itself, so has the god.
Lever?
Lever's
Jesus.
here right now.
To the
I believe
balloon.
we should go to the balloon.
Okay.
To trinket.
Just do it carefully.
No, I fully intend to just jump right in. I'm kidding. Sheesh.
Can we take a moment to change out of these fucking clothes?
Oh God, yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
You have to wear.
No. Jesus, I don't wanna. You're so bad.
Oh, forgot. There was a skull, like a horse skull, in part of her taxidermy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if there's any stuff about alicorns lying around. If you guys keep an eye out for that. I've been thinking about it.
Do we know what an alicorn is?
Yes,
Oh,
like a unicorn, but an alicorn.
if you say so. Okay.
You know,
I mean, no, I don't know, but that's okay.
that's true.
There's no small possibility that it's a unicorn with curly hair and sings parodies of music.
I thought that was like a.
That's just me with a horn tied on my head.
That might be the case.
That could solve a lot of our problems,
no.
actually.
My mistake. That's a weird alicorn.
That is a weird alicorn, yeah. No. And it's not just curly hair, it's like big.
It's like what the humans would call a Jufro.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna keep
Anyway,
going.
the balloon.
Yep,
We're
we're gonna
walking
keep
the
walking.
balloon.
We're walking. We're walking.
Balloon.
Hey, Henry, don't make a pact with anyone in here. I feel like that's
It was one time.
3
my love.
times.
My love.
3 times.
I'm in the balloon. You married a ghost.
Listen, we are not talking about
I'm in
this
the
right now.
balloon.
We are not talking about this right now. We are not having a fight about this right now. Oh my
I'm in
god.
the balloon.
You know, I wonder if you should send an invitation to your ghost husband for your party you're having, Cece.
I would
Matt
if I
in the
knew
balloon
his
fucked this
name.
conversation.
I don't know his name.
I
Maybe you
would have
should
had
ask.
I would have signed a pact with a rabbit, but someone decided that was a bad idea.
All I did
If I
was
can
show up
recap.
with this hand, okay?
If I can recap, we have someone with a pact with the will-o-wisp, someone with a pact with a cat.
Yep.
It's a cat. It's a normal
Whatever
cat.
Flip
Everyone
may
has
have
cats.
encountered in his endeavors.
Yep. Quite a few things, really. But I promise there are loopholes in all of them.
I'm going
It's
in
a
the fucking
normal
balloon.
cat. It's a cat.
We will talk about this later, okay?
You're married to a ghost.
I'm not married
The
to a
balloon. The
And I'm not in a
balloon.
pact with a cat.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
So, what's in the balloon, Jesus?
Nothing. All right, so the big black balloon floats over the lake, turning its moorings. Beneath it hangs a basket made of black wicker and wood, which serves as a merchant's stall. A large pane of gray glass is drawn closed. Across an opening above the counter, a sign mounted above the window reads, Wondrous Fairs and Fair Fairs. Wondrous Wares and Fair Fairs, because I can't read. The balloon is not made of fabric, but rather appears to be rolling dark rain cloud that has been contained somehow within lines and netting.
Huh. Spooky.
Is there anyone inside?
I don't know, is there?
Can I roll a perception check?
Sure.
Fuck it. I'll get in the wicker basket.
Dirty
Because
20.
that seems like the only mode of getting in, right?
Okay.
Mads. Okay. Be careful.
I'll get in.
Dirty 20 perception.
Like, if it seems that that's the only way to, like, enter the balloon, I will go on to the...
Oh.
Oh, there's a little hot.
Yeah. Let's walk up to the
Hell
counter.
yeah. That's
so
awesome.
cool.
I kind of want one.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It's fine. Henry,
Yeah.
don't get struck by lightning this time, please. That'd be really good.
That's not. Oh man.
Please don't do that.
I mean, I was struck by lightning
Yeah,
for.
I'm going
reason. Okay.
I just don't. Please don't do that
I
again.
would like to avoid that.
That'd be good. Thanks.
In we go.
Okay.
Well, you don't
Very
go in,
definitely.
you just
Oh.
like approach. Like it's like a concession stand.
Oh.
Think of it
Oh,
that way.
oh.
Hello.
Yes, hello. What can I do for you today?
What are you selling?
Can't you read the sign? And the
Maybe
sign says available for limited time only. A very good thimble, fingertips not included. A mug of bramble beer has a nice sting to it. Dusk mallow pie with decorative bite marks. Bundle of dry wood, great for starting fires. Ink portraits. If we have to look at you, so should you. And moonlight monocle, no more fumbling in the dark.
I do like the idea of a bundle of dry wood.
What's the beer? What exactly is the beer?
Yeah, it's a Bramblewood beer, like the sign says, man.
Can I do like an investigation check or a perception check to feel the vibes of this guy?
Sure.
Roll for vibe check.
Vibe check.
Is that not what an insight check is? Vibe check.
Oh, it's absolutely a vibe check.
That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, he's definitely sassy and really doesn't care about customer service because why should he?
So, my
How
guy.
much beer does he have? Because we've been looking for booze.
Bramble beer, like the sign says.
No.
much?
How much?
Quantity.
Oh, how
Quantity and
much?
price.
Enough, and it cost a lot.
Oh,
If you have to ask how much it cost, you simply can't afford it.
I didn't ask how much it cost. I asked how much you had.
A lot. Several
Like-
So,
Hmm.
who's your boss, dude? Like, do you work here often? Like, what is this place? Like, how'd you get
If
here?
you yoga hosers come here to ask me questions or to buy things, because I only get paid to sell you things and not answer any questions.
Both.
Well, my boss is my boss, and that's what it does. And so buy the beer or buzz off.
You got anything cool?
I mean, that thimble without the fingers is kind of cool. What was that other thing?
Like cool.
Dry wood. He had dry wood,
Oh, yeah.
which around here is pretty valuable, probably.
True.
Because we have money, but we're looking for cool.
You mean temperature-wise?
Do we have money? Because I don't have money.
We have money.
Henry has money.
Okay, Henry has money.
Yep.
Like, do you have anything interesting? Like, what do you find interesting?
I find you pissing off to be interesting.
I don't think we're going to
Isn't
get
money
much out of this
more
one.
interesting, though?
No.
Wow.
Piss off where? I do have to go.
Off the other side of the bridge away from me would be perfect.
We'll
But
take some of the
see,
beer.
You're acting like a chamber pot.
Yes, but you are looking like the inside of a chamber pot. Now please buy the beer. 5 shillings each.
Does that mean
5 shillings.
calling the kettle black?
Mhm.
Is that 5 shillings for its entirety or for a glass?
For its entirety.
Wonderful. I'll pop 5 gold down.
That's per cask.
Cool. How many
casks?
casks are there?
10.
I can.
Cool. I'll drop 50 gold.
Look at mine. I do not have that much. I cannot help.
Mads is buying all the beer. Great.
He waves his hand and you see like the casks coming out of like the whatever the storefront thing is called. They're over the counter by themselves and like stack themselves up nicely in a pyramid next to you.
Hmm.
Are you done now?
How much for the wood?
Well, the color of your eyes.
For the wood?
You
Yes.
can have the color of my eyes for the wood.
You don't have any eyes.
That was kind of my point.
Why is that?
The beer was money. This is it wood.
Yes. One is a hotter commodity than the other, so it has a higher price.
And
What of the thimble?
Oh, the thimble. The rhythm of your step.
Noted. Thank you for your business. Everybody grab a cask of beer.
Uh-huh.
Purchased a lot.
We should take this back to the party.
Yeah.
The shade on the front of like the window snaps shut as soon as you turn around, and the balloon lifts off and starts to leave.
Well, he was an asshole.
Perhaps we should take this back to where we've been staying. I don't particularly trust leaving it with revolutionaries.
That's fair.
But we've been staying with the king. Do you trust it with him?
We weren't staying with the king. We were staying in lodgings provided by the king. We
Fair
were in
enough.
our own little hut.
Okay.
We could take it back there.
Drop
we
it
could
off.
have such a party with 5 kegs.
Yeah, no. That
We bought 10.
We solved that problem.
Yes, we did. Not tomorrow, but today.
We're gonna have to change our name if we keep being so proactive. Time for the plumbing problem?
Problem.
Yes. Seems so. Which I feel like that balloon thing didn't even really give us much of anything except for the fact that, yay, Feywild. People are going to take the color of our eyes or the rhythm of our step.
I wonder if people wouldn't know I was a vampire if my eyes weren't red.
Yes, they would know.
Oh.
You have the.
There's the lack of shadow, the lack of reflection, the drinking of blood all the time.
Oh.
Also the teeth.
There's a few more signs.
Before we leave to go take care of the plumbing problem, just because better safe than sorry, I'm gonna tap one of the casks and try a little bit of this beer.
It tastes like beer, but with a sting on the aftertaste.
I need you to know that the alcohol sommelier that I'm currently playing says I would know more words than that, but I will take that and run. All right, let's go take care of the plumbing problem.
No more words than that as an alcohol sommelier. But
Well,
I am a connoisseur of cannabis, so I do not have the lingo of a sommelier. So, if you wanted me to teach you about cannabinoids and their different benefits,
I have learned enough from you today, Hooli.
Plumbing problem time.
Any additional questions I will direct at Cappy. Let's go take care of a plumbing problem.
That's what I'm here for.
I believe plumbing has been on. Plumbing has been the conversation today, hasn't it, Sinead?
Can we please, for the love of fucking God, just go take care of the well?
For the love of all that is holy, you say.
So first we
for the love of all that is Hooli, actually.
First we bring the furs to the hag.
Yep.
And we say to her, "We have brought the furs. You may work with them as you see fit."
Maybe.
How is your plumbing doing?
She said there was something clogging it.
Uh-huh.
I'm just checking.
Actually, before we go up there, can I investigate the mirror before we go upstairs to actually give her the stuff?
I mean, you can do that while some of us go upstairs to give her the stuff if you want.
Yeah, I'm staying with Cece down at the mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely.
No, you shouldn't. You should be going up. If anybody's staying behind, perhaps the one that speaks Sylvan.
Oh, that's accurate. We should all go together, but let's mirror first.
Okay.
Then go up.
I was just thinking we could keep the hag busy but okay.
I mean, she doesn't do much of anything, right?
Not yet. That doesn't mean she won't.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the mirror.
I mean, I had a friend growing up who had a pet. Well, we thought it was a pet squid until it grew up. It didn't do much of anything until it ate his brain.
Oh.
That's gross.
Was his name Bob by chance?
No, we called him Robert.
Oh, maybe that was where Bob came from before he found us.
Oh, Bob definitely spoke Undercommon.
Bob was a pet?
No. But Robert, we thought was until he grew up, and then it turned out he was not.
Oh.
It was a
So
whole
this mirror.
thing.
I rolled a 17 investigate. If
For
anyone
the
wants to
mirror
roll.
in the middle of the pool.
Yes. Unless anyone wants to roll higher than that for any possible reason, or investigate it with me.
I could give you inspiration. My inspiration is spiffy.
Yeah, that would probably work.
It's almost like it's a class feature that we never use.
I
It's almost
could
like it's a
give
class feature we never use.
right? So I can say, like, remember, take a deep breath, calm your body, focus on your eyes. Like, you can do this, right?
That is a 21 then.
Okay, hang on though, because my inspirations have weird shit now.
Oh, your inspirations have weird shit?
Yeah, it's cool.
Fancy now.
Okay.
So when I give you inspiration, I have to open the class features, and here's my no, although that's good too. I'm sorry, y'all. New level. Who dis?
New level. Who dis?
All right. Where did it go? There we go. Found it. Whenever I give a creature bardic inspiration, you hear me utter a note. It's almost a two-tonal note from my throat as I'm talking about breathe deeply. Deep breaths. And just a little, like, tiny visible music note starts sort of pulsing in front of you and like rotating around your head.
Wow.
And you can roll this bardic inspiration die. Since you're using it for an ability check, you can roll it twice and choose which roll you want to use.
What?
As that music note pops, emitting a colorful, harmless little spark.
What?
Huh.
Because my inspiration now contains what's called a mote of potential.
Oh.
Oh.
So portent for bards.
I am a College of Creation bard.
Not quite as broken as Portent.
And it also does different things depending on what you do with the inspiration. So if it were an attack roll or a saving throw, it would have a different feature. But
Cool.
Yeah, that is a still. I rolled it again and it was a 3, so 21. Investigate.
Very good.
Thank you, Flip.
Happy to help. There's a lot of power in deep breathing.
To be sure.
Jesus.
I believe she said she rolled a 21.
Huh?
Oh.
Investigation?
Yeah, it just tells you it's a mirror.
Rude. All of that hullabaloo for a mirror.
Well, it was still cool.
At
Well,
least
let's
we know you
go.
can do that now.
Yeah.
Let's pop up, deliver the furs, and then
And then
Go
down the
well.
well.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, you should do that. You should go up
Okay.
there.
Let's go upstairs.
And then you're going to come back and fix the well? Is that what's the
Yep.
plan? All right, so you go upstairs.
We have furs for you.
Yeah, Babylon is just kind of like chilling here in her chair.
Your first errand is finished.
Oh, I see you have brought me my beaver pelts. It is time for me to shave them.
Very good. Is there anything else you need before we go look at your plumbing problem?
Nope. Take care of that. I have many things to do. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Out of curiosity, when we go deliver that to her, is Karma still there? Or Charm?
No.
Wonderful. Noted. All right, plumbing problem.
Cool.
Plumbing problem.
All right.
Have I told you guys how much I don't like swimming?
No,
Don't-
but I feel like
don't
that
worry,
makes
guys.
sense.
I don't have to breathe.
I mean, I do have to breathe, but also wet feathers, they get moldy.
Let's take a look at what we're dealing with to start with. Like, I can summon my lights and climb my way up and in and see what we're dealing with
That's fair.
before. I also don't have to breathe, so it's not a. We don't have to worry about that.
Seems smart enough.
So you're going up, not down? Is that what I'm hearing?
How do I enter it?
There's two ways. You could go down from below, up from below the hut, or down from the first floor.
Yeah, no, the below doesn't have an entrance. It's just like a long tube. It just looks like it does on the map because it's like an aerial top down and it goes up. So it's just like to indicate. The only way that you've seen to go in, because you kind of came up around that when you came up the first time, was the opening in the center of the pool.
That's where we're going in, and I'll dive. I will take off all of my fancy bullywog clothing so that I don't mess it
I
up
will
too badly.
very carefully fold his bullywog clothing, as a good servant should, and put it nicely on the side.
All right.
Who's in the water, in the pool? Are all of you standing in the pool?
Nope.
I think it's
No.
just me. I think they're all gonna stay on the deck, and I'm gonna be in the water.
Just tell
When
us what
you-
you see. Call for help if you need it. We're right here.
I'm gonna summon my dancing lights. So I have a series of bulbs, and I'm gonna keep one bulb out here. And if I need help, it's gonna flash red.
Okay.
So when you get in the water and you're like wading through over to the well, Henry, like you start to feel like a tingling on any exposed skin of yours.
Okay. This is fine. When I get to the well, I'll, Spider-Man my way up it so I can get into it, and then I guess, jump over it and Spider-Man my way down it. I'm not just dropping in, I'm wall climbing on the inside.
Okay.
And I have my lights so I can see, but I'm keeping one orb out so I can signal for help.
Okay.
Little orbs of fireflies.
What's your strength, Henry?
0.
Uh-oh.
Why? I'm really fast.
Yeah. As you slide down the well, make me a strength.
Well, I
advantage,
have
please.
the Dempier racial spider climb.
Yep.
Oh god.
Just do it. Just do it.
Oh cool. You guys hear a yelp.
Henry?
As soon
What
as
did
we-
you roll?
I
did you
rolled
roll?
a 3 with a 0.
All right. So
You
Henry,
guys hear a yelp and
no, you don't know that. Shut up.
okay.
So-
So I make a sound.
Henry is climbing, right? You see Henry go up and over, and Henry starts descending down the well and doesn't realize as he's going down that he has started to climb into a gelatinous cylinder because the whole tube is filled with gross water, so you didn't feel any difference. Unfortunately for you, Henry, you failed your strength, so you are engulfed inside of this gelatinous cylinder.
That seems bad.
Yeah,
Is that light gonna change colors?
Do I know it? Do I know I'm trapped?
yeah, you're inside of a gelatinous thing.
Yeah, the little blinky light's gonna go red.
Yeah, Mads is heading that way.
You're gonna crawl down too?
We don't
Yeah.
have any rope, do we?
Can I try to get out?
Yeah, you can in a second. Suffocate
Okay.
for a minute.
Oh,
He
I
doesn't
don't
need
have
to breathe.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's
You
just
can still
acid damage.
feel the tingle of the acid and all of that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Oh,
It's just the whole being digested thing that hurts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh no!
Suffocation
at
doesn't
least
sound-
I'm not suffocating.
Yeah, like I'd rather suffocate than be
I was
put in
going
a
to say,
barrel of uric acid.
also, I'm pretty sure that suffocation takes longer. But anyway,
About how long was
It was
he
sarcasm.
in the well before it turned red?
5-10 minutes.
5-10 minutes?
Uh-huh.
Cool. All right.
He climbed
Yeah, I'm
down
going
quite a
in.
bit before he got into it.
Cool.
And I wouldn't have seen
Um,
it with my lights at all. The water.
It looks the same. It's a gelatinous cube.
Oh,
Okay, if I recall, one of the items that we got from the carnival was specifically a thing for spider climb, correct? It was a little stuffed
Mhm.
spider.
spider plushie.
Yes.
Can I please use that?
Who has it?
I have
Not
one.
me.
Flip
Anymore.
does.
I'll hand it to you.
Cool. Yeah, I will use that and I will head down.
Be careful, Mads.
Yeah, that's a one-time use thing. You haven't used it before, have you, Flip?
No, I have not. On
All right.
account of his
He has wings.
wings.
He has wings.
Yep. So now it won't be used. It'll just be a plain spider plushie now.
That's okay.
Oh
I
no.
thought it turns into a spider.
Didn't do a real spider, yeah.
Yeah, it turns into a real spider and crawls away.
Crawls away.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna just chuck it. I'm
This
just
is
gonna
worth it.
chuck it in that direction.
Look, just be careful, Mads.
Help.
Plan on it.
I kind of like you. Don't.
This is a
get,
lot. This is a lot of exposition for me trying to go and help Henry.
Don't get eaten.
I like you too. I
I'm
don't plan on
dying.
getting eaten. I plan on getting Henry out. Goodbye. And Mads is gonna go.
Thanks, Mads. I can't do it. I'm not strong. Good luck.
Mm,
God, we're really trusting the person with a +2 strength modifier.
Thank you,
It's
the
better
best
than the
modifier is
-1.
But do you have to breathe? Madeline
do.
and Medusa. So what's your solution to submerging yourself completely in the water as you climb down the well when you have to breathe and Henry didn't?
My solution is get as far down as I possibly can before I have to go back up.
Can
Henry
you
is
not
a-
even see me? Oh
No.
god.
It's
You
dark.
could trail
I do
your
have-
lights.
I do have dark vision, and I can
can
trail
see-
his lights, which I would assume.
You
Mhm.
can kind of see the lights down, but it's a good. Henry made it down a good, probably about 80 feet or so.
Cool. So with your permission, Jesus, I would like to make an athletics check to see if I can make it down there. You said 80 feet down?
Mm-hmm.
So would an athletics
What's your
check be
movement
applicable
speed?
here? My movement speed is 30 feet.
Roll me your athletics and tell me what you get, and we'll see.
Cool. That's an 8, but thankfully I got inspiration.
Chaos coin.
I'm going to use my chaos coin. That is a natural 20.
Help.
Hey.
Bingo.
So that is a total, just in case you decide to be pedantic, that is a total of 23.
So you can get down there. Sure. But getting Henry out and going back up is going to be your problem. But try it.
That's fine. That's fine. Am I able to identify what this thing is?
Nope.
Cool.
You can just see Henry
if-
floating in the water.
If that's the case, can I reach a hand towards Henry?
Yeah. And then you can roll me strength at
Strength
disadvantage.
saving throw already on it. Already had the dice in my hand.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Okay. First one was a 16. Second one was a 13.
Guess what?
Take him back.
You're cuddle buddies.
No.
You know what? All right, fair enough.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we're in there.
Can I fight? Can I attempt to get out?
Yep.
Because I don't have to breathe, so I'm not. At
Yeah,
least
I
suffocating
thought that
that
Henry
way.
would have been like
roll.
trying to reach a hand up.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll a dexterity save.
Oh, thank fucking Christ. That is a 17.
You're still stuck, bud.
Cool. Gonna keep trying. How to do it? Can we keep trying? How does this work?
Well, what are the rest of you doing as your compatriots have sort of disappeared?
Well, since they're not okay, we're not all gonna get stuck down there, and that's what I'm assuming is happening.
Sure, be cool if you did.
No,
I'm panicking. That's what I'm doing first.
I'm not happy about this, but we have to think. Okay,
I'm trying to think, but my spells are designed to keep me from getting stuck places, not to help other people who got stuck.
same. I don't have.
Ooh,
I am not built for this.
Well, and you don't know that you know that something's wrong, but you don't know specifically what's happening.
I know.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
if we leaned over and like yelled down, they wouldn't even hear us or be able to respond because they have gel.
And
So-
Yeah.
80 foot down a well that
Yeah.
has water.
So, let's see.
What are you? Are you in the water looking at the well? Are you still standing on the deck? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm flying above the water, trying to look down the pipe.
Okay, Cece, what about you?
Even if I didn't know that they were stuck down there, it's like, okay, well, they're dealing with it. What can we do on this end?
They're not coming back, Cece.
I know. That's not good. But we can't go after them because then we're all gonna get stuck if they're stuck.
Mhm. Well, what if we sent down a rope?
That's probably a wise choice. Let me look in my stuff and see if we have a rope.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Okay. Is there any way that Henry can try again to get up?
Yeah, in a second after I figure out what these goofs are doing up top.
Okay, that's fine. I have an idea.
I think we already used my rope.
I don't have a rope. I have clothes. I could probably jerry rig some clothes. Maybe there's a rope around
It is
here.
80 feet.
Let's go check her. Her taxidermy studio. If you can find some leather thong, we can use that.
You're gonna make me go. Yep,
I
it's
can
worth
go-
it. It's worth it. Nope, it's worth it. I will go in there if that means that I can save their lives. That's fine. That's fine.
You don't know you need to save their lives. You just know that the bubble is red and that they haven't come back.
So we
The
know they're in
bubble's red.
trouble and they haven't come back, and so we need to send help in the form of a leather thong.
Yep, in the form of
Yeah.
a thong. Yep.
Yeah, next to the shaved beaver in the taxidermy room.
Yep. Okay, so can I go in there and investigate and see if I can find
Sure,
something?
do it.
That is a nat 20 plus 3, which is 23, but it's a nat 20. It's a nat 20. Which means I get a chaos coin, right? Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Are you guys okay down there?
Yeah, so you don't find any of that in there. You mostly just find taxidermy experiments and a wooden eyeball.
Hello?
There is nothing in here. Why? Why?
We
Uli,
can't hear you.
Quick question. Did I just get a chaos coin from the audience?
Yes.
You did.
Wonderful.
Good job.
Just
audience.
checking.
Hello? Hello? Henry? Mads? Are you dead? Well, you're not dead. The light's still there. Hello?
I don't think they can hear us flip.
Okay, you stay here. I'm gonna go check the other room for some rope.
Okay,
Go over to where the trinkets were, the room that had all the trinkets, and see if I can find any rope in there.
wait. Can I try using Presti and just clearing this out?
You are nowhere near us.
Yeah, you're nowhere near us.
No, but the sludge itself on the sides
It's
and
a
everything.
monster.
Yeah,
You
But we
can't
don't know that.
breasty a monster.
we don't know this, babe. Okay.
You'd have to get in the water with us. You'd have to swim down 80 feet.
I think she's planning to clear the sludge 5 feet at a time.
Yeah.
I can't find any rope. I rolled a 6.
You don't have spiders.
Yeah,
You'd have
there's
to
no rope in
swim.
Ooh,
I don't know. I don't know.
We should tie it together and try to send it down. So I'm just
Joe.
like,
What?
Walk yourself into the water and investigate the well, child.
Okay.
It looks like the well where you found your husband. Why wouldn't you want to investigate it?
Hey, he was found in a river, I thought.
No, he was found by a well.
He
Oh,
was found
shows
by
how
a
much
well.
I know about him. Plus, I don't even know his fucking name. That is an 18. Oh, plus
Okay.
my, or is that good enough? 18.
Yeah.
Is that
All
good?
right. Yeah. So you get in the water and you're like, this feels I need to investigate. And you get in the water and it starts to tingle on any exposed parts of your skin. So you investigate the well and you realize, oh shit, there's a gelatinous thing in the well making the water acidic. No wonder this shit sucks. It must have eaten my friends. How do I save them?
That is a good point. How do
meanwhile,
I get
Flip's in the
them?
corner tying shirt sleeves together.
No. Flip, stop.
Okay.
There's acid
Okay.
and they're stuck in it.
They're stuck in the acid.
If
Yep.
there is this much conversation, Mads is fucking dead.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, like, is this
No,
like
while-
like
while
6
you're-
seconds things?
This
Like,
is
what are
all
we dealing with?
happening at the same
Yeah,
time.
it's happening at the same time.
No, this is not. Yeah, this is all happening at the same time.
Should we kill it?
Go ahead and roll again.
Hang
Should we
on.
try to do-
Can
Hang
we
on.
not try to
Before
do
he
anything?
does. Hang on. Before he does, I want to try to get Henry out. I want to give him bardic inspiration. So I know that bardic inspiration is you have to hear in order to get it, and we are fucking underwater. I'm going to kiss Henry bone conductivity, and I'm going to hum into his mouth so that he can hear me and get his bardic. And then I would like to give him a help action to kind of push him upwards from where I'm at.
I'm gonna take an ethereal screenshot of this happening. Mads and
Whatever
Henry
works. We're
decided-
underwater. We're underwater. It's the one thing I know will work.
No, it's a phenomenal idea. It just makes me giggle
Thank
thinking
you.
about Mads and Henry wrapped up in this sort of like lover's embrace that's literally meant to
You
tell
said we were
people-
cuddle buddies. I am within range to do this.
You did say we were cuddle buddies.
You specifically said we were cuddle buddies.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm amused at the thought of you two wrapped up, looking like some lovers when you're absolutely
I'm getting him
not.
out of there. I am getting him out of there.
All right, roll your strength or your dex. I mean,
Oh, thank Christ. So it's with Bardic, which is a
D6, I think.
D6.
And a help action from me because I'm pushing you upwards.
That's 15.
With advantage?
Oh, advantage! Haha!
I'm giving you a help action and bardic, dude.
that is a 21.
There we go.
All right, Henry, you wiggle out, but you have taken some damage while you're in there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how much. Here, 1 second.
As she's calculating damage, Flip is just looking at Cece panicking, going, so do we have to kill it? Do we like burn it away? Does it like fire or
I
electricity
don't know, Flip.
or coffee or mayonnaise, since that came up recently?
Mayonnaise is not. No. We're not. No, we're not. No.
What's your HP pool, Henry?
You mean my total hit points?
Yeah.
24.
Ooh, this is really rough for you. So
I'm not drowning,
you're not,
but I'm being slowly dissolved.
Point pool is only 24, and
We
this
are
is
level 3,
31
yes.
points of acid damage.
21 points?
31 points.
Oh, cool.
But at least your dead body will float to the top and your friends will see you.
Yay!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Susie, get him!
Fuck.
Get him!
I'll take that.
Get him!
Yeah, cool. You see my fucking
Matt,
unconscious body.
What does 31 points of acid do to you, buddy?
Definitely puts me unconscious.
Okay.
Oh shit! Shit,
I
shit,
can
shit.
cast Cure Wounds, right? That's a thing I can do. Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
the
so you got
only-
Henry floating there at the top.
It's the only thing I have.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I can. You're better at that than I am.
Henry,
Uh-huh.
saved by divine intervention.
All right, guys, we got to kill this thing to get Mads back, right?
Oh,
So,
thank
someone,
God.
I've been
Take it.
healed.
You've been healed from the audience.
Thank God.
Okay.
How much? Like full?
It's a healing potion.
Okay.
2d4 plus 4, I believe.
4. So wait, 2d4 plus 4?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. Yeah, max health.
So you don't need anything?
I'm suddenly conscious.
Okay. Nope. I'm getting you out. Nope. Okay. Pulling
No,
you out.
Mads is down there.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. We're gonna get her out. We don't know.
We are not getting her out. No, I'm.
Oh,
You're not going back down there.
Jesus,
I'm-
It's
can I roll
acid.
for science? Can I roll for science to see if I know anything about acid?
There's
Yeah,
no
sure.
time. I'm swimming.
Sure, go for it.
She's dying.
What kind of a roll is rolling for science?
Science.
Let's say knowledge, which is intelligence.
Great. I'm so intelligent. That'll be wonderful for everyone involved. I love this. It's going to be awesome.
That's a history is intelligence, right? Is history
Yes.
intelligence?
History's intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah, you can use a history roll if that gives you a better modifier at all.
It does slightly because jack of all trades. A 10.
Well, that's not knowing nothing. That's average.
Yes, I
Can
have
I roll too?
average knowledge. So does that mean that I understand that acids are counteracted by bases?
Yeah, that's basic fairy science classes that you would have taken when learning how to make alchemical supplies underground to blow shit up, clear
Yeah.
rock paths and stuff,
Right.
you know?
We need a base. We need a base to mix in to counteract the acid. We need to slather ourselves in mayonnaise. Nothing's more basic than mayonnaise.
In the friggin' room over there that I went into already, is there anything in that goddamn taxidermy room that could possibly be used as a base?
I don't know, Cece, what constitutes a base? List me off some things.
Balls! Ah!
I'm swimming down.
No!
Mads, make your
Stop.
first death save.
Mads is dying. I'm swimming down.
Yes, ma'am.
Toothpaste. We could use toothpaste. That's basic. Soap. Does anybody have soap or bleach? I will douse myself in bleach to save Mads.
So
No.
there's good news and there's bad news.
What's that?
The good news is I just rolled a natural 20.
Yes.
Yes.
The bad news is I'm still in the gelatinous cube, so I'm about to go unconscious again.
Make another dexterity save when you come back conscious.
Ammonia, sodium bicarbonate.
Okay,
Can I?
it's a 14. I'll use my inspiration. I'll use my chaos coin that was given to me by the audience. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 15. So
water
before I
isn't
go
cold.
unconscious again, my question is, can I see Henry?
Henry is swimming back down to you, so yeah, probably.
So I see him?
You have
Cool.
dark vision, and Henry has fancy lights.
I do. Well, those would have dispersed when he went unconscious, for the sake of
Okay.
fairness.
I would have
I would-
recast them as I'm swimming down, to be fair.
I figured.
I would like to use Mantle of Inspiration. As a bonus action, spend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration to grant 5 temporary HP to up to 4 creatures that you can see. Each creature can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed.
Nice.
I'm gonna get Henry down there faster
Okay.
as I go unconscious again. Because I'm at 1 HP. No matter what I take, I'm gonna be unconscious again.
So 5 temporary hit points.
5 temporary hit points. You can immediately use.
Reaction to get down there.
You can
Yeah, so
immediately use your reaction to
you're
move up to your movement.
Okay.
Essentially, you're dashing.
Cool.
That is my cool College of Glamour Art inspiration thing. What a way for it to come out.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
Is there
I-
soap?
I can. When they're done, I can make soap.
We need soap. We need to make soap now.
Let Henry do his thing, and then I can make soap simultaneously.
Okay.
Bonus action kinetic jaunt. So I increase my movement speed, whatever that takes. That should finally get me down the 80 feet to get to Mads. I don't have to breathe, so I'm just chilling in the acid water.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make to reach into the gelatinous cube or cylinder in this case to pull Mads out. You're gonna have to make another strength to see if you're gonna get stuck in the cylinder while trying to pull your friend out. If you succeed, I will give it to you that you have pulled Mads up, but they are still unconscious.
Okay.
And your movement speed will be halved as you pull them through the mucky acidic water, and you are, probably not feeling the greatest. You didn't get a whole ton of health back.
No, probably not. But that was what the kinetic jaunt was for, to be able to help with movement as
Yeah.
even as
So
little as
it's
I
a
could.
strength at disadvantage.
Go, Henry, go, Henry, go. Go, Henry, go, Henry, go. Go, Henry, go,
Okay.
Henry, go.
Okay. That is at disadvantage a 16.
All right, I'll give it to you.
No fear. I drag both of my hands and drag Mads up, unconscious, and I fully I'm going to as slow as I can. I'm going to start swimming us up, and the next time I can make a bonus action, I'm healing word Mads.
You're going to take another 10 points of acid damage.
I'm gonna dive as I get up here. It's gonna be Hercules. We're gonna be fine.
CC,
For
you
good
help
measure,
them. I'll get the soap.
I should probably make a death save, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Which
It's a
you need to-
19. That's a success.
Yep, that's a success still.
Okay. CC, can you help them, and I'll get the soap going?
Yes, please go
Okay.
fast.
So I am going to, as she's casting healing word again, I am going to enact a.
Oh, we're not up yet.
When they get up here, I have cure wounds. Just
Right.
hurry.
We're not up yet.
Okay, well, to help you guys out as this is happening, because at the same time as you're down there, Flip is going to start singing a primordial song of creation, and I'm going to create 60 gold worth of soap, and then I'm going to start mixing the soap in with the water to negate the acid and like churning it all around to try to help both slipify things so you can swim back up and anti-acid it.
I'm also gonna help with that, just to get more
Okay.
arms in the mix.
So my movement speed is halved because I'm functionally trying to almost push Mads' unconscious body, and I even push I push the healing word. So you might be conscious. You'll be conscious with 5 hit points.
And the minute we feel, as we're stirring the soap in, trying to help chemically, the minute we feel anything, we're gonna start pulling people out. But
Yeah,
hoping
it'll happen fast too.
It's 5 rounds worth of movement, Henry, that you've got to get Mads out, which means if you're not healing Mads in the water, Mads needs to make death saves.
Every time
And for the
that
sake of fairness,
I will heal her
for the
more.
sake
I will
of
heal her
fairness,
before I heal
I-
myself. Like I will heal
Hang
Mads every
on.
time.
I realize that I'm shooting myself in the foot. Healing Word has vocal components and we're underwater.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he would be able to get that off.
Even if it's
I would
It's
argue
vocal, it's vocal and somatic, isn't it? Which means you have to use your hands and your words.
it's only vocal.
I would
It's
argue
only
that you
vocal.
taught him how before you went under. He's going to push himself up against your bones, isn't he?
He can hum. Humming is fine.
Just a lot of like.
A lot
pushing
of
himself
bone
to your
grinding.
heart. Don't die on me.
Pushing your bones against each other.
It's totally fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
Meanwhile, it's getting bubbly because the soap is working its way down.
God damn it.
So not only are
don't
you
need to
pushing your
breathe.
bones, but your swim is well lubricated.
I don't need to breathe. The only question is whether verbal works underwater. I mean, you can shout underwater. That's not
Yeah.
a question, and it's not like I'm losing air in my lungs. Because Cure Wounds has a somatic, Healing Word is just verbal. That's just my question.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You're really pushing it.
It's the question. I'm not trying to cure wounds. I don't have cure wounds.
Really pushing it, Henry.
Just go.
Oh my god!
Only if you're
Just get to the top.
only if you're cheek to cheek again when you're making the bone humming noises, which means you got to probably stop swimming to do such.
Is that right? Is it bone humming noise? Yeah, yes, sure, whatever. I don't care.
Above table, keep going. You're okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
5 rounds. I have 45 movement, cut down to 25.
Your movement's 45?
My movement's 45 with my kinetic jaunt, which I activated before I came down.
Okay.
Halved.
You're moving in halved. Yeah.
So it's less than that. It's only 3.5 rounds by
That's
Matt.
fine. I will do, and I will heal Mads every time.
Does the soap do anything?
It might, but I'm trying to figure out if you got friends drowning and aciding to death or not first.
That was
Are you a
weird
pterodactyl now?
sound. Apparently.
She's always a pterodactyl.
If I'm not a high enough level for polymorph, this would have been so much easier to deal with.
Or, a water nymph, but it's fine.
Yeah, your water nymph would have been perfect for this,
Yep.
honestly.
Right.
Because I'm almost positive that Delia has acid resistance.
Uh-huh. Acid resistance and a very fancy swim speed. I just can't. I just don't need to breathe.
Poetic. Let's go.
I'm Hercules pushing you out of here. Fuck off. I'm doing what I can.
Give me one more death save, and then we'll say you made it out.
I very well will be unconscious as I get Mads up, though.
I will
'cause
get
have
you.
7 hit
It's
points.
fine. I will get you. It's fine. Just fucking go.
What? Honestly, he's probably unconscious before he even
Yeah.
can fully heal me. So I'm
I
gonna
have
need
7
at least
hit
a couple
points.
death saves.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
7
dude,
hit points, so.
Yeah, I just need
For the
one
sake of fairness, we need to figure out at what point. That's a 1.
Oof. So that's 2 ticks on your death clock.
It is, in fact, 2 ticks on my death clock.
Did I pop you back up?
Yeah. Henry, you got 7. You're going to take 10 more acid. Mads, you're going to take 10 more acid. Well, you're not. You're still
Cool.
unconscious. So it
Unconscious.
doesn't matter. Did you? Yeah. So you'll float. You all float down there. Don't worry, Georgie.
Do I at least push Mads to the top?
I just said you float.
You float, so you
Yeah.
come up slowly.
There
Okay,
just
thank
happens to be
God.
a shit ton of bubbles.
Yes, there is. I'm pulling you both out. Flip. Let's go. We gotta get him out. Okay.
I'm
okay.
fully unconscious.
Yes, I know this. I'm
I'm also.
Would I have made a death? Like, how long would I be making death saves too? By that fairness,
They're probably going to heal you before you need to, so it doesn't really matter.
Mads, you get 5.
I can do
And
healing
Henry
word.
gets 9.
Tracks.
That was how I rolled.
I know, I just think it's funny.
God. Okay. Ooh. Hey, wake up. Don't go out on us. No. What?
Okay.
No.
Where's Matt?
No, you're right next to each other. You're touching each other. Calm down. It's
Henry,
fine.
are you?
Don't go down a hole full of acid again. Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Okay.
I'm
I've lost
fine.
half of you.
I'm fine.
Oh my
Who has your
I'm
highest
fine.
passive perception?
God. Matt.
Probably me. I have a 17.
I also have a 17.
So when you're kind of
Oh,
like
good.
coming through, you see floating in the bubbles at the top of the well, you see like a shield, a sword, a piece of a spear tip, and they're
Do we
like
see a gelatinous cube?
acid damaged. And then as those kind of float to the top, the water from the well kind of starts pouring out and filling the pool again.
Did we do it?
What happened to the cube?
Yeah, where's the
Did it
cube?
leave? Did I make it uncomfortable with my
It's not a
soap?
cube. It was just gelatinous stuff on the inside that got all yucky and stuff.
Well, it was a gelatinous
Yeah.
cylinder.
Because it's a cylinder. We were in a cylinder.
Don't fucking die like that, okay? Don't.
So the
Ugh.
use of soap was creative, so I just gave it to you that neutralized the acid in the gelatinous cylinder and cleaned out the well.
We cleaned it. We are
Henry,
good
are you
plumbers.
okay?
Are you? I
So
went.
important.
I was in and out there for a little. I was kept trying to get you back up.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah. No. I'm fine.
Henry. Are you okay? And she's just gonna stare at Henry for a second and pull him into a hug.
I almost didn't get you out.
It's okay.
You did get her out, Henry. That was amazing. I was too scared to even go down.
No,
It
you
wouldn't have
don't-
happened if I didn't get you out.
And you
No,
went
you-
I had to
twice.
get you out.
That would. You were in and out like every other time, and then when I finally went out, I was.
Got you out. It was worth it. Bitch, but I'm a bitch that doesn't want to see you die.
Can we agree as a group that no one's gonna jump down a giant hole and just assume that everything's gonna be okay? Can we agree on that now?
We thought it was a clog. We had no idea.
I know. Please don't die like that again. It freaks me out when both of you just decide to jump down there. I'm gonna save you. It isn't.
Cece, how did you know so much about acid in pipes? Because you identified that real early.
I mean, you kind of know what acid looks like when you've seen it at least once. And I saw it once. And had I gone over to the side of it, or one of us could have looked at the gelatinous things down there before we just jumped right in, it would have been fine. We would have known it was acid, and then you wouldn't have almost died. And you would have almost...
It was really far down. There was no way we could have even seen that. I
saw it from where I was up here.
You couldn't see it that far. Not without my lights. The only reason you were able to see it was because I was already down there.
No, it was because she knows what acid feels like.
You couldn't have seen the thing that was in there.
It was on my skin, Henry.
Acid was, but you couldn't have seen the full thing.
It's pretty easy to... You know what? Let's just go talk to that. It's fine. Let's just go talk to her. You guys are fine. We're fine. Let's just go talk. Because I don't know how to process this right now without at least closing off something, and that means just telling her that her fucking drain is fixed and we have
Just
her
go.
goddamn packages.
Just go!
Fine. If you follow me, it's whatever. I'm going upstairs.
I need a fucking moment.
We're behind you.
Mads doesn't go upstairs.
I have to go with them. They don't speak. They
Just
don't
go.
speak Sylvan.
Just go.
She understands me. Okay.
Flip.
Yeah. You did good, Cece. I had no idea what we were up against without your knowledge.
I felt it. I know what acid feels like. Okay.
I mean, yeah, but there wasn't that much, or the others would have noticed. Way to pick up on it. I'm sorry you knew that, but let's give her the news and collect the IOUs, and
Okay.
you'll tell us why you keep talking about unpacking baggage while you're carrying so much of your own.
I hate it when you're right, Flip.
Sorry, I'll try to stop doing that. But the soap thing was a pretty good idea.
That was a good one. It was really good. Okay. And we're gonna go upstairs and how are we gonna we're just gonna tell her that her stuff is fixed and then hand her the gross. Oh, we know we already handed it to her. We just have to tell her that the drain is fixed, right? Just gotta tell her the drain's fixed.
So you do that. You go upstairs. Go up to the. Hold on, let me get to the thing because I'm trying to scroll the map on the not map. All right, so you go upstairs to the library where she is, and you tell her what?
Drain's fixed. That's
Oh, that's wonderful. You did all of my chores. I think I will go take a rest in the pool, and then I will make good on my deal. Goodbye. And she floats off.
But
That's Sags for you.
cool. Well, we're following. Because I'm not letting her out of my sight. I'm going right behind her, down to the little pool thing. Again.
And she gets in on her lily pad, and when she climbs in her lily pad, you see this like shimmer around it, as like this like shimmery dome covers her, and she like sits crisscross applesauce with her hands like this as she's resting on her lily pad, taking a short rest, which might be a good idea for some of you as well.
Henry, Mads, there's surely someplace up in her study. Go take a short rest. Flip and I are fine. We have eyes on her. Go heal up.
It's fine. We can go back. There's more work to be done. There's a revolution to plan.
No, we're not leaving until she tells us what favor she's going to give us. Stay here.
We can just take an IOU. They're worth a lot around here. If this place is anything like home, and I suspect that part probably is.
I don't want eyes off of her.
I'm
I
not
don't know
saying
what she's capable of.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when it comes to the favor part, we can accept a
Oh, yeah.
TBD.
Yeah. I just...
I'm
you
not-
guys need to rest. Just, please. Please go rest somewhere.
Go on, guys. I'll stay with her.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
You ruined your good pants.
It's in time.
We can fix them.
Worried. It's fine.
All right. So you go your separate directions. Two of you camp out watching Bavlorna as she kind of rests and meditates, and the other two of you go up to the study, and rest?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you can do that. Flip and CC, you guys are going to be able to take a short rest too, since you're like in a relaxed state and all of that while you're kind of watching her. And that's where we'll cut it. And we'll roll out into the after show because fun stuff.